Hey guys, this is a quick video on Aldrachi Reavers Havoc Hunter Mythic Plus. The build will be linked in the description. It's the one from Wowhead. Recently I've been seeing a lot of people not know how the spec works in Mythic Plus, and I always see them having like I-Beam, for example, as their top damage when it should be Fury. So this isn't an in-depth guide, this is just the basics of the rotation and stuff like that. For more info, just look at Wowhead or maybe a more in-depth guide from someone else. Just a very basic one. So the main concept of the class is spending Reaver's Glaive to keep up a buff called Thrill of the Fight. This will increase your damage and attack speed. You want to try and maximize uptime on this, whilst not overcapping on souls. Souls are dropped from doing damage to enemies, or both your sigils, your main sigils, will also do this. There's a few other ways, like this one, where Chaos Nova will drop them. And I believe a Martial Aura will also drop them. I'm not sure where it is, but somewhere. So besides this, the main thing you want to do is not overcap on Fury. You want to be always spending Fury on your cooldowns like Blade Dance, I-Beam. You want to keep Sigil of Flame and Sigil of Spite on cooldown along with Metal. And of course Emotion Aura. This is nice for generating Fury, and due to Rage Fire, it will deal a massive amount of damage in AoE. So to start, I always like to use one Emotion Aura before I go into the fight. You're going to hunt to get your first blade. And you're going to make sure you press Chaos Strike first, and then Blade Dance. This will cause Fury of the Aldrachi, which is a large amount of damage, until the active slashes go off. As you see, that was 15 million. And now I've got Thrill of the Fight. You want to spend all of your Emotion Auras. And then Ivy. Obviously I'd select Thrill of the Fight if I was fighting, but then go into the normal rotation. Make sure you always cast Annihilation first when you're in Metal. Chaos Strike Annihilation are the same thing, obviously. When you're in Metal they are buffed. So another thing I see is people not really understanding the Reaver's mark. With this season's 4 set, you will be able to have this applied 3 times to one target. So this is going to make a portion of damage done to all targets will also deal damage to the target with Reaver's mark. So if you're in a big pack, you want to place this on the highest health enemy or your prior target. And yeah, so damage done to these enemies will also do damage to this one. Obviously, I have this moving card here to track how many souls are nearby and how many souls have consumed until my next race play. See down here. Okay. So I can see that there's 3 stacks left. And that is the Wounded Quarry is the damage from the Reaver's mark, as you see. And Aldrachi should always be your top damage. 90% of the time, this is going to be your most damaging ability. So you want to try not to use this first. If using this first will reduce your damage substantially. Like, can't overstate this enough that this should not be used first. When I do it this way, the damage is a lot lower. Obviously I had my slow proc there, but other than that, it's still just the not doing damage there. Compared to if I do it like this. My Fury. yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's how your damage rotation works. This isn't too important, but Initiate. This will increase your crit strike by 10% for 5 seconds. This is reset by using Vengeful Retreat, as you see. This is also important why we use Vengeful Retreat to enter meta. So this will refresh it. As you see, if I attack now, I have the 10% increased crit. So any new target you attack will give you, as long as they don't attack you first. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for retreat again. Now if I use Vengeful Retreat, then that's okay. I have this battle. So for gearing on Demon Hunter, you want to prioritize crit, mastery, then haste. Versatility isn't too important, but yes, make sure you maximize your crit and mastery on haste. Your go-to trinkets are Astral Antenna and solely a secret technique, but this can also be swapped out for this Sigil of the Cosmic Hunt, or the Screams of Forgotten Sky, which was dropped from Dimensius. Most importantly, you want to be getting your full set. This will definitely be a make or break for your damage. As you see, Fury of the Aldrachi further empowers Blade Dance cast after Chaos Strike increase and slashes to 12. This just increases the amount of damage it does when you use your glaive in the right order, being Chaos Strike into Blade Dance. Alright, thank you guys for watching. If you found this informative, please subscribe. Have a good day.